We take a look at what the papers are saying this morning, and we begin with Ethiopia's Addis Fortune. It is reporting on a railway project between Addis Ababa and Djibouti city that is set to begin operations on January the 3rd. The announcement was made yesterday by the Ethiopia Railway Corporation, which said the rail construction was inaugurated more than a year ago and is expected to cut transport time for cargoes to 12 hours from 2 days when using trucks. Commuters will also benefit from the services. Addis Fortune says the corporation also disclosed tariffs for 4 stations out of the 19 designated, including to Adama, Dire Dawa, Al Sabeh and Nagad, the last 2 in Djibouti. The rail trip has 3 levels consisting of seats, 1 bedroom and a VIP room having 2 bedrooms. The newly Chinese-built electric rail line consumed $4.2 billion to complete, of which 70% was secured from Export-Import Exim Bank of China. We head to Mali now, which we have just talked about, but MaliWeb.net is talking about the country's failed peace process, which could be strengthened in the coming days. During his end-year speech, President Ibrahim Boubacar Keïta proposed a reintegration program for all those who will lay down their weapons in line with the recommendations of the National Agreement Conference. He announced his willingness to initiate a national agreement bill in the coming weeks, which will propose several actions aimed at implementing the peace process. He said the bill is based on the virtues of forgiveness and it offers a possibility of reintegration to those who were allowed to take part in the armed protest but who did not commit serious crimes, and to those who express sincere repentance. We finished this press review in Malawi, where a coalition of human rights defenders say President Peter Mutharika has failed to lead Malawi and his governance record is poor. This is information provided by Nyasa Times. The coalition cites cases of corruption in the country that is proof of poor governance of the Mutharika administration. Chairperson of the Malawi Human Rights Defenders Coalition, that is Timothy Mtambo, said in a published interview that the way the Mutharika government handled the electoral reforms also shows how the ruling Democratic Progressive Party, that's the DPP party administration, failed in upholding the principle of democratic governance. He noted that the government launched the peace policy, but the same has been heavily massacred by the same government. Reacting to these comments, Malawi's government spokesperson Nicholas Dausi dismissed them, saying they are too ridiculously subjective, illogical and flawed for anyone to take seriously. That's it from me.